dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back, baby. We have a new Tyler video, man. We have Inside the Ohio Town.
Inside the Ohio Town. Invaded by cat-eating Haitians.
They say it's what, Springfield?
Springfield, Ohio.
Don't you know some people in Springfield?
No, I do not.
That must be. I think that was a dude I used to work with. He was from there. I know he was from. He was Steubenville.
Steubenville, Columbus, and Akron.
What about Canton? No, somebody else. Damn. All right. Want me to tell you who will know for a fact? Your auntie. Hell yeah.
And my little cousin, they stay in Dayton.
Oh, you talking about the sisters?
No, the one that her birthday's today.
Oh, okay. But hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it today, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want to further support, all you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
But I'm sure you call your auntie. She'll give you 411 on what's going on.
She like, yeah. And if she don't, she'll make up something and it'll sound real good.
She will make up something sound good, huh? She might not. Don't count her out like that. See? Don't count her out like that.
I love my auntie.
But hey, before you get into it, man, we on the road to 300K. We need everybody new, old, and haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Even if you think you are, go double check.
Yeah,
down
double
below.
Check, yeah.
Because YouTube, you might be tuning in just because you got the notice. Like YouTube notifying you because you watch a lot of our content and you think you subscribe, but you're not. So make sure you double check that and subscribe, man. We're trying to hit it by when?
By the end of the year.
So join the family, join the fun, man. But let's go. Let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
All right.
Let's get it.
Don't wave at me, you sorry sand.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them, and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless sands.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance, even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Since June, they took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting that just came in here?
Yeah.
I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly 60,000 working-class Americans, until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local...
Bro, why, each town we starting to hear like this? But I will say, from my understanding, Ohio does have a big, diverse group of communities up there. From some people I know, I want to say places in Ohio. You have places in Texas. We all know about Florida, Atlanta, mainly Atlanta. I can't say Georgia, but it's mainly Atlanta. Tennessee is mainly Nashville and maybe Memphis. Outside of those two major cities, is really not. But in some places in Colorado, yes. It's and then it's always in New York. Don't want to forget New York, and I ain't talking about cities like that. That's always, but it'd be the scarce ones that you really don't think about.
Yeah,
that's like a melting pot of bunch of different cultures. You know what I'm saying? But why Ohio though? Why Springfield, Ohio? Why is the influence? Even the Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah.
Just why there? But I will say, I do understand the gripe of people when they complain about the assistance that people get by being immigrants. and people moving into the country, that they have access to certain benefits that you don't have access to. Because remember, we did a video one time and we looked up some stuff and we was like, oh, you can get a lot of benefits by being an immigrant. Like they had a lot of different like things set up. Like even if you want to open a business, it's easier to be an immigrant and move to the U.S. and open up a business than it is to like because we looked into it very briefly, but we was like, damn, like it's really easy for them to come over here and get started, opposed to you being here for so long and trying to get something started. You will struggle worse than somebody moving here because they give them so many grants, so many loans. They qualify for a lot of stuff, and I guess it's the ideology of this American dream. And so when they come here, they want to make them continue to believe in the American dream. Like the American dream still is just a dream for all Americans. It's very like I say, it's probably 10% of the U.S. population actually lives the American dream. The rest of us, we still are trying to make it every day and trying to continue to grow and do better. Yeah. But it's crazy. Like I do understand the gripe and the basically blatantly being pissed off the fact that
the frustration.
Yeah, about I can't get assistance, but somebody just randomly come here can qualify and get assistance immediately. But you might get me to run around for 3-4 years before, and I literally have to be down to like I'm homeless for you to say, "Oh, here you go, some assistance."
True.
Well, geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above-market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And do the locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along? I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news.
A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance? Yeah. Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good. Motherfuckers are worthless. Bunch of worthless sand. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
I'm going to say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry sand. I tell them like it is. Man, I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them.
Sounds like you call him a Sam.
Yeah, that's what it look like. I mean, not look like, sound like.
I don't want to say it because it could be YouTube could determine it to be a racial thing, but also he could just be honestly just call it out racist.
Could be.
But I will say, I've seen the most Ohio content I've seen. And probably like in my whole life and within the past 2 years from what I watched, you know, based in Ohio, he be traveling all over Ohio. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. He be traveling all over Ohio.
You ask your auntie, do he know?
Oh yeah. But that's that part. It's not.
He just don't be there. He be in other places.
He never came here, has he? I don't remember.
What I'm finna say is all of Ohio, low key, from what I've seen from his view,
you could say
looks the same. Looks the same as far as the way it's up. Now I do know because somebody gonna say, I know it's not all of Ohio. Mm-hmm. But a lot of Ohio looks the same, and I'm like, yo, Ohio probably been needed a bulldozer to tear it down and rebuild it back up, dog. And a lot of parts, you know. Kind of same way in Detroit. Need a bulldozer to come tear it down, rebuild it back up. But I don't know, man. Communities don't look too thriving. It looks like people just like coasting through life. You know?
I hear you.
Pack up and move back to Haitieville, where the fuck you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
Springfield. Pour me venir travailler, pour me chercher une vie meilleure. Moi, c'est haïtien.
Okay. Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
Non,
No?
mwen ba.
Okay.
Mwen ba okou de sa.
Okay.
Mba di bagay men mwen ba okou. E tou mba kwe sa tou.
Okay.
Mba kwe sa tou. Peut-être mwen nan gen do a gon problem edikasyon ki fel ta fe sa, men mba kwe. Nou vreman difisil pou sa t'arive.
Okay.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are eating cats and can't drive. Is that true?
All right. The only gripe I'll be having with Tyler, yeah, if you ask them, they gonna say no, bro. Like same way yeah, you see it, but same way in Aurora, they gonna tell you no because at the end of the day, their community, they're gonna stand beside each other no matter through what, especially when you try to paint a picture about them and their community. Now, if we want, like, also, can we ask the black community that has been there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's not just focus on the white community. Let's not just focus on the Haitian community. Let's ask the Hispanics that's been there. Let's ask the blacks that's been there. Let's ask all demographics.
Yeah.
So we can get the real truth, because some things can just be swayed by the way they view certain things. And they could be lying. Oh, yeah.
Because, like you said, the Haitians are like, if it is true, they'll deny it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
some might tell you truth.
Some may. And then you have the white neighbors. If you ask them, then they're going to automatically probably say, yeah, it's true. Because they don't want you there anyway.
Yeah, because it can be some racial,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, you know.
So,
but I will say this. With all of it that's going on, I do believe there should be some type of regulations when it comes down to immigration within the U.S. I think it shouldn't just be an open access border. But I will also say you can't just say, oh, no one can come here, because at the end of the day, this land was immigrated in the first place. No human society in the U.S. originated from this land besides the natives and the indigenous people. You were finna look at me like...
And I was trying to hear what you got to say.
Every other society came here in some shape, form, or fashion. So you can't say, oh, nobody should be allowed to come to this country. This is my... No. You got to realize, if you really study the history, you can't say that. But I think there should be a protocol and a policy, some type of form or fashion, that something should be set up where you just don't walk in here. It's like,
I feel you.
It should be a process. And, you know, and a transitioning process of becoming an American citizen. I don't think you just should, you know, just,
True or no?
No.
No? Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so I try to stay clear away. Because I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. Not.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're alright, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're everywhere. They take our fucking apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no fucking groceries because, you know, they give them $3,000 a fucking month plus food stamps. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers come from Haitianville, wherever the fuck they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bull.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a fucking program for them to...
For, like, migrants, like asylum seekers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh, yeah. That's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah. It surprised me they let them all in, but I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal. And I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
So you say you getting ready to be homeless because you're finna sell your house, or are you renting your house? Because you finna sell your house.
He said they come in. He said to, and then Tyler said to.
Because then you said, well, you don't have to sell it to them. You can be like, hey, I don't want to sell it. Like, you can be like, hey, I'm going to take it out the market. You don't have to. What?
Actually?
Yeah. And when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. And that's our biggest issue, too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers that live there, and there's another 7 or 8 lives right here in this corner house.
Knock on that door, yeah.
We're going to put some lotion on the mailbox.
They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers the sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst. I'm for real, man. I
get it.
I am sick of them. I don't give a fuck if they put a Haitian in every house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping the neighbors' cats and eating them. Is that true or false? I gotta ask the hard questions here.
No. Okay. Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtien viennent ici pour travailler, mais manger chat, non. Parce que, non, pas manger chat, non, chat, non. Si nous besoin de viande, manger viande, aller dans Walmart, non acheter, mais manger chat, Haïtien, pas manger chat.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi, j'ai quitté Haïti parce que, dans le moment, pays, il y a un petit genre qui a un problème politique, il y a des autres qui ont passé, so, j'ai juste essayé quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrangé pour me retourner dans le pays.
Barbecue? Civil War? Like,
Moi, par contre, il y a rien de monde seulement juste un problème, mais c'est déplacé. Mais par contre, aucun nom de personne soit qui a fait ça.
Okay.
Boy, you know what he's talking about.
Friends told him to come here to Springfield. Could you ask him that?
Yeah, his friend.
I see. Okay. Merci.
Okay.
I don't eat cat.
Okay. She clarified, I don't need cash.
She must be still in Haiti because she having a good. She cracking the hell up.
She said, I don't eat cat, we don't eat cat.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there, yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner, everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants and they get assisted living freely, it makes it harder for people like me or somebody else who doesn't get assisted living to find affordable housing.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah. Like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like.
What are we talking?
Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does...
That's what all the housing market across the country right now. Everybody is, even around here where we are, they're remodeling. Remodeling means taking on floor and putting down a splash and paint on the wall, changing out a little backsplash and upping the rent by $500. Mm-hmm. There's no true remodeling going on. It's just, they paint it. They do a little stuff that takes, 2 or 3 days just so they can charge more for it.
Yeah.
Like, but that's not, I wouldn't say here is because of immigrations, or it is because people are relocating, so they are trying to drive the market up, especially here because of the wave of California and other people from the East Coast has moved here. Mm-hmm. And so we have seen the effect of the price gouging. But I don't know, man. I'm not there to really say what's affecting that community.
Same. But, so I'm just listening. Just,
See, you more... I'm
just listening, taking in everything, trying to see,
But, I know you.
I'm not there, so I don't know.
Does the government give you per month?
Pero el first time,
Me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
Let me ask you that. Since he is an immigrant, he's not a U.S. citizen, do you think he should qualify for food stamps? On some real, like some real spill.
I'm gonna say no, but I also don't know the process of like even like who qualifies and who doesn't, and if you are not a citizen, does that mean like as far as like the?
Because I'm a be honest with me. Do I feel like it? Hell no.
No, right. I agree. I said no, but I don't know what the stipulations are. Because I've only had what is it called?
Food stamps.
Yeah, food stamps once in my life, and that's when I was in college. That's when all the college students was applying and getting approved.
Yeah.
Back when I was in college,
I wasn't getting no damn $300.
I think I
got like $190.
Back then, they was giving where I was at, because it does depend on sometimes like where you at. I was getting $200 then.
Yeah, I was getting $190.
But after I graduated college, honey, that was a done deal.
Right, yeah, right off.
That was all. But
also, it's college students, so I like so, if a college student needs a little assistance, I don't like me. I'll tell any college student, hey, go get food stamps. Like, it should be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you are trying to do something with your life, and you might not be able to work a full-time job to provide for yourself. So if you're able to get it, get it. But an immigrant that just come here and haven't really contributed to society as far as paying taxes and all this.
And that's the thing. I don't know how it is now. I don't know what y'all have in place, because we have seen and heard a lot that, you know, people are coming in and just getting like all type of like benefits and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on. I really haven't looked into it to be real. But to answer your question, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I just don't either, because I'm like, that should go to those who have citizenships. Like, you got to take care of your own before you take care of others, you know? Like, take care of home first.
Yeah, I feel you.
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití.
Haití?
Sí.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Tengo 2 meses.
2?
Sí.
Did anyone tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Okay. How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero todavía yo no pagué, pero yo vivo con mi padre.
Okay.
Mensual cada mes 700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay. Falso
No.
información.
If that is true, he says the family pays $700. Hell, if that's driving up the price, what the fuck the price was?
That is true, and that's another thing. I just like
some shit do be lies,
really
though, exaggerated truth.
I do be wondering like where all this information and these rumors, like where do they come from? Where was the start at for people to just like
source?
Hear it and run with it, and that's what it is. Like, I really want to know.
Sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. It be shit that these folks make up in their own mind. Every fucking thing, shit going to waste. Shit, the price is gonna go up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know many other Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah. Big community?
Yes.
Okay. And why are so many Haitians coming here to Springfield in particular?
Apil Haitien vini sit lan, se paske yo di sit lan gen job Haitien, debi li vini la ka travay, sa vin permet ki gen lot Haitien ki vini. Se rezon sa ki fwa apil Haitien.
That's true though.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground, independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube, and exclusive DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload, go subscribe at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for less than $5 a month.
How long have you lived here?
2 ans.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Non. Avant, oui, maintenant non. Non, avant, j'étais kon bam, pour le moment, non, m'a travail.
Is it true that the Haitians are eating the neighbor's cats?
Oh.
No? Información falso?
Ouais, on va connaître ça.
Okay. Do they not collect the trash?
Chaque lundi, il ramasse le facteur.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Non, m'a cherché la vie, m'a pas venu ici à direct. Chercher la vie pour ça, m'a venu ici.
Ah, okay. Merci beaucoup. All right, bye-bye. We got a cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
It's ridiculous. They
Yeah,
can't even
man.
take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get.
Yeah, you
but
are.
When a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has $5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards?
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
You all get along out here or what?
We don't socialize with them that much. I mean, they walk up and down the street, they do their little thing. That's it, you know.
Mike, how long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be
Okay.
60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they packed, they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to them, and they pay the rent.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that
Yes,
true?
Yes, my mom
You're
actually
laughing.
seen a post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods collecting cats.
Is that actually there? Or she just sees it on Facebook that somebody else reposted. Because sometimes I will say, just because you see somebody else post something doesn't mean that's coming from directly from that source. That person might have seen it somewhere else, then reposted it. And just because that person might live in your community, you don't know where they got the post from. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So where they probably seeing it happen at, it could be somewhere else. Just if you ain't seen it with your visibly with your own eyes, you can't say yes, it's going down.
Yeah.
Like I can't vouch for something that I don't see. Now, can I vouch for something I do see? Yes. And I will be able to tell you, hey, this is where it happened at. This is how it happens. And what a lot of these there's like a lot of people he's interviewing are saying it's never firsthand encounters of them those actually seeing it. It's stuff that they heard somebody else say that they saw from somebody else.
Because even the guy earlier said he did see it. I don't think he really seen it. He
Hell
probably
no.
just heard, it's just rumor around the community, around the city, whatever the case may be. But if you didn't,
I'm agreeing.
you was doing it a little too hard. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like,
And I get it.
They
They
firsthand.
They're speaking for their community, which we're all gonna do is speak for our community.
Yeah.
But why did you lose your job, and why haven't you been able to find a job? Are you actively seeking for a job? Are you actively let me know instead of trying to blame somebody else for your downfall? What are you doing to make your situation better? Because a lot of times we worry too much about somebody else is reaping a benefit that we're not putting the effort into it on.
So making sure that we good and in a
Yeah.
good position. Yeah.
Like you had a job, you said you lost your job in April. Did the company shut down? Did you know what I'm saying? Were you fired? Did you apply for benefits but you were fired? Like it's a lot of stuff that goes on. So just somebody saying I lost my job, I can't get assistance. It's a lot of things that trigger.
Yeah.
But again, I'll readdress it. Do I feel like you do need to take care of your own, but your own also need to take care of themselves and stop being reliant on assistance. It's like I feel I've had conversations with you how I feel like the process should go, and I think that will make a lot of stuff a better place. But sometimes you just can't be like a woe is me type of situation, you know?
What?
Skinning them and eating them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the grounds down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining. So I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This come everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's the future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans is odd.
Interesting.
My country's going down, and I can't wait till Trump gets back in there.
Hold on, what the fuck you mean by this?
You know, I'm just playing. But what, sir? What's happening?
We gotta call your auntie just to see how this.
I'm sure we'll call my auntie.
I just want to see it. Like, what is the demographics in this neighborhood? You know,
Yeah.
Like, what is the viewpoint? What is the mindset of the people really within this community? Because then that can allow me to really understand.
Yeah.
Is it?
Let me see who's closer to them. Cause
Which auntie?
Akron is 2.5 hours from them. It doesn't matter. It's like not like they gonna know who she is, but Akron is 2.5 hours from them. So I just wonder who's closer.
What about your cousins? All of them. So you got a lot of family up there.
Okay, Columbus is closer.
Where is and then your cousin, half of her family is up there too, on her pop side.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, you get what I'm saying. So like, if we really wanted to fact check some stuff and really get, like, we could, you know.
Yeah.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them walking, because I walk a lot, and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them, just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's fence.
Yeah.
That brick wall back there, they've drove into it. They've hit cars around here. I mean, they cannot drive. Whoever's giving them driver's license ought to have theirs taken on.
They probably don't even have driver's license. They probably just have an ID.
Yeah.
They probably just got a photo ID and somebody gave them a car. They probably don't have insurance. I will say now that I do feel like a lot of stuff needs to be better regulated, though.
Yeah.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
100%.
Like, when you have the
What
old
he
black
trying to do?
dude siding with the old white redneck, and they're talking about joining teams, that's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill quick.
We all
Wait, what'd she say?
This sounded a little.
What y'all playing?
Hold on, no, I'm saying, but this sounding a little dull red. I heard Ohio be on that southern, you know what I'm saying? And like, this sound like some neck of the wood type.
What's happening?
The old black dude siding with the old white redneck, and they're talking about joining teams, that's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill
keep it
quick.
real. We all know about the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being down. And I ain't saying that it's right, and I ain't saying it's wrong. But look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years, that's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom
ain't my first time
she was
seeing
coming home the other night and seeing a carload of Klan members.
Oh, yeah.
Klan members.
Yes.
It's just full on war going down right now.
That's what it's coming to.
Okay.
And it's all going
You know what else? Step out. You know what it is? It's not a war for betterment. It's a war towards race. And that is just not right. You can't say, "Hey, we want to go to war." Come on.
to be against the same people.
Yo quiero hablar contigo sobre migración de muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Haití.
Haití. Okay. ¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Un mes.
¿Qué es la razón que vive aquí?
No, yo no vivo por acá. Yo tengo sobrino que vive ahí. Yo vengo a visitar.
¿Visitan? ¿Cuántos dólares tú recibes cada mes del gobierno?
No, todavía, porque yo tengo el proceso, pero no me manda todavía. Estoy aquí.
Oh, ¿nada? Nada.
Boy, you don't deserve nothing, man. I see you over there with them J's on your feet. You don't need no assistance. You're looking good. Talking about you waiting on the process for assistance. You already got it. You flaunted, man. You don't look like no brother that need no assistance, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
So you looking good.
¿Cómo es posible que vive en las casas con nada dinero.
Aquí yo no sabe nada. Yo vengo a visitar a una persona. Yo no vivo acá.
Ok, ¿por qué tú manejas el coche con mucho rápido?
No fui yo que estaba manejando.
Mucho rápido en esa street.
No estaba manejando, es mi primo.
Ah, ok. ¿Es cierto que personas comen los gatos o no?
No sé.
No, ok, lo siento. Gracias por tu tiempo. I'm trying to interview locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, you know, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, you know, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
So they got a different viewpoint.
Oh, you own this?
Yeah.
You'd be a great person to talk to, then.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often.
Yeah.
What's going on here in Springfield?
They're just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean, they're protected status here, so they're just like, I mean, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and yeah, that's where we're at right now, pretty much.
You own this laundromat?
Yeah, so my dad owns this laundromat. I own the sneaker store next to it, so I run both things right now. So yeah.
Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split?
Before, I would say the last like 2-3 years, I mean, primarily whoever was in town, but yeah, there's a huge influx in, the Haitian community. That's like primarily our like customers like nowadays. So yeah, I will say there's 100% a divide in our town. Thing is like, I just hope that whatever you guys do cover, something good comes out of it, right? Like in the next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody. Hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing. Like, I feel like you guys should cover just some sort of like way to bring people together. This is the guy you want to talk to.
How you doing, man? We're filming a YouTube video. We're trying to see what's going on here.
This is a guy.
Wait, you running for mayor? Oh yeah, I tried to find you. I know who you are.
So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them like.
And who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed.
Now that will get on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah.
This part,
Now
like, that's a financial liability.
This is a little different.
Because 9 times out of 10, if they're doing some shit like this, they don't have a driver's license, they don't have insurance. And then if I try to track you down, I'm not going to be able to track you down and get my shit paid for. Yeah. And so my deductible on my insurance, now we're going into some financial shit that can be a problem.
This one it gets different for me.
Yeah. Now, also the cats and the dogs thing, if that and the geese.
But from the sounds of it, it don't.
The geese part, I probably.
Oh no, the geese part, I don't know.
That's probably true.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold you. They probably is eating the geese because they think it's dope.
And the video he showed in the beginning, which is the same video that.
And that could have been that one woman.
One incident. I don't know. She seemed like she was a little out of it, so that's a whole different situation.
She could have been drugged up or something.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I don't know, like what's real. We got to start record it. If you seeing somebody out here with a cat in their mouth, meowing and shit, record it, put it online so we can actually, you know what I'm saying, see it in real time.
To the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses in cars so quickly after moving here despite speaking zero English.
Question for y'all. What are your thoughts on the Haitians? They can't drive? This guy right here, by a Haitian dude. Yo, bonjour.
You got a cat right beside him.
Stop! Do that! Stop, bro! Stop! Do that.
You said that shit, not me. You take that.
But I will say this as well. We gotta kind of also just don't rely on the president situation. We also got to take a stance when it comes down to the House, the Senate, your local governments. Your local government is very important. Your governor, your mayors, your sheriffs. Those are the people that are very much so responsible for your everyday life. The councils Like, you have to make sure you put the right people in every aspect of the office. Don't just rely on the president or the vice president. No, like those is important for representation with the world. But to what's going to affect your everyday life is the House, it's the Senate, your governor, your state Senate, your state House, your mayor, your county mayor, your local politics. That's what really matters. Because then we can regulate things better. Especially in your community. If you want your community to be a thriving community, you have to put the right places, right people in the right positions in your local government. Without that, nothing. Come on now. Should be being corrupt all the time because we continue to put the worst people in place in positions.
I'll tell you that, man. Bro, come on, bro. We be playing, bro. There's nothing wrong with some jokes.
Let's go see what's up.
How y'all doing? Question for you. Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti, or?
No, they could not transfer.
Do they have to undergo the same test?
I'm not allowed to answer in person.
Oh no!
It's either
you just told
yes, no, but you making that face and saying nothing, or I'm not allowed to answer that.
Give me all my answers. Because you answered the part where he said transfer. You was like, no, they can't do that. So how the hell they getting driver license and they can't drive? Well,
what's the process?
Man,
come on now.
Questions outside of the office.
Wow,
you already answered the question.
I do not. Okay. I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We can ask.
That is, sir, you are not allowed to take pictures in here, sir.
In the go outside. Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
No, not without taking the test. But that's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right, that's all I got for you.
I wish I knew.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
No.
No?
I do why they put their car in.
Why is that, do you think?
You don't know how to drive in general.
Okay.
I see them driving over there trying to learn how to drive, but I don't know. Think they have to drive at all.
Okay.
I don't even think they should have a license. No lights when they be driving around and nothing.
Do you think it poses a threat to public safety?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Man, they're nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles, and there's just been nothing but a hassle since they've been here. It's been horrible.
How would you rank their driving from 1 to 10?
A -10. They're horrible.
Do you have to take a drive?
How many piercings you need in your face?
I was like, are those piercings or like moles or little skin tags?
It's the what's it called joints? The the joints, the little piercings in the face.
Yeah.
He got 4 of them. Or do he got a bar? I don't know. Damn.
Being test here? Oui?
Habla español.
Español, sí. ¿Cómo es posible que recibir tu licencia muy rápido?
No, es que por ahora no sé, es que lo que necesito viene acá para preguntar por la información.
Okay. Okay, all right. Gracias.
So, with more confusion gained than answers explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield Welfare Center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees.
Question. Where are you guys from? Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to...
I'll say 80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long have you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in, and sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that couldn't, speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster. Because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Yeah. Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah.
You said what?
He said it was less efficient the way that basically the other man was kind of explaining for it.
Because what happened is that 1 line that they have to, be all the way out the, and then that one line that's speaking English will be moving way more faster. Yeah. And then you have the ones who can't speak English probably be frustrated because they having to sit here all these hours. So now we got a conflict on that part. And then they like, why you just get, like why you can't have.
I do wonder like what's the time difference as far as like how y'all are doing it now opposed to how y'all tried to do it. Just
like how long it lasted.
Like how long was like the wait.
Like you saying the wait?
Yeah,
like wait time.
The wait time.
I thought you were saying like how long did y'all try that out for?
No, like the wait time. Like what's the difference in the wait time now opposed to the way that y'all tried it? Because he said they tried to do the two separate and it wasn't efficient. So I'm wondering like what's the difference in the wait time?
Also, even not even just that, even with the interaction with the clerk. How long is the interaction with the clerk opposed to somebody who speaks English and somebody who doesn't speak English? Does a typical person that speaks English, does it take 10 minutes, but the person who doesn't speak English take 45 minutes? That's a problem,
We've had worse, but
Francois? English? No.
Standing in line 30 minutes, they might only just serve 4 or 5 people.
Got it. How many people do you think will come here this Monday?
This Monday? Yeah. I'm telling you, out of this Monday, I figure at least they might see 5, honey.
What do you think the split is between new Haitians that have come in here and Springfieldian OGs, if you will?
I don't know too much about all.
Observationally, what have you seen?
9 to 1 easy.
Like I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical card.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get a medical,
What's the
just
population?
a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities and stuff. I gave them all that. They still
Could it be because he is a vet? He probably getting like veteran assistance, so they took him off of state disability. Cause then, like, I want to know like more background on that with him being a veteran. Are you getting a check from the VA or a veteran? So is that implemented or the reason why they took you off your disability because it? But I still say you still should qualify though, right?
Yeah. I would say, but again,
I would assume.
But like I said earlier, I don't really know how like all these like certain processes and the reason being like why people are like not approved for things or cut from things and so I'm not sure. But
what?
No, I was just trying to.
Oh, was you trying to look at the population? What is that? 57,000? Or is that the population? Springfield has a 2024 population of 57.
Yeah, I see that. I was just trying to make sure because different articles have something different.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see.
I got you.
had to give them proof of income and disabilities and stuff. I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense or say negative things. I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. Know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh, no. Hell no.
Well, thanks for your service. Appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Like, don't think none of this
we
shit is
just saw it in real time.
They're like, none of that shit's real that you're saying. There's no way they brought 20,000 people.
It's not about the fact that whether or not people believe that it's real or not as far as the influx of immigrants there. It's a lot of people don't know if it's real or not that of the eating of pets.
Yeah, like no one's like necessarily, I haven't heard of anyone being concerned or, about like Haitians being there. It was all about the eating of the cats or the ducks or whatever the rumor was.
Because right now, we do know the one situation with the one lady. But you also have people doing other things too. But do we 100% fully know, or is just a continual cycle of people saying it, especially amongst that town, because nobody is really putting a picture to what y'all are saying. Y'all keep saying that y'all seen it firsthand, but we live in a society where if you see something obscene firsthand, what is the first thing we typically do?
Pick up our phones, recording.
Exactly, but nobody's picking up their phone recording. But y'all all say y'all have seen this stuff, but nobody's showing, hey, I got video proof or I got photo proof.
It's just rumor or hearsay.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, where you see that? Oh, I saw it on Facebook, or I know such and such. They saw it. Oh, they got a recording
like
of it.
If it's not firsthand from somebody that you personally know, like say for instance, my sister recorded something and posted it.
Yeah,
that's different. But you just like seeing something.
Or you saying your mom saw it.
Whoever, somebody that you
the girl
personally
said
know.
her mom
Yeah,
saw
but
it.
she said her mom reposted something or whatever. But who's the person that it initially came from? Like, we don't know that information, but I don't know. But the woman did give I think it was the woman or the man, whichever one, gave the scenario about the park. If like they go to the park, then they'll be arrested because they, that may be, I don't know.
We don't even know if that's true or not, because that could just be a rumor.
Don't know if that's true. So everything is just hearsay at this point.
Because it could have been one Haitian there that got in trouble, and they said, "We see you at the park again, you will be arrested."
And so y'all just put it on everyone.
Exactly.
So yeah.
English? No English. Okay, that's crazy. If you're a local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now. Crazy as fuck. We're 6 minutes away from this woman's house. This woman has stated that people are throwing mattresses on her joint. She is not expecting us. I am just going to show up and knock on her door and see what happens.
She got a whole marijuana flag.
I saw your speech at the city council, and I was wondering if I could interview you. Well, I've seen a video of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I've rumored.
Now, I have seen this photo. I have seen this photo, and that's what made me say, "Oh, this might be real." Then, but that's the only photo I have seen.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of this stuff is like one-offs. Like you got this photo that we've seen.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but you've seen it.
Yeah,
or whatever the case may be. Haven't seen anyone else or anything else. Seen the girl with the video with the cat. One-off. Haven't seen anything else. So it's just kind of like one person does something and we put this stigma on everyone.
No, the whole,
and that's
we can't, because at the end of the day, everyone hates to be generalized, right? So we can't just keep grouping everybody into this one category. Just said,
Yeah.
Of Haitians taking cats. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context, you are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians now?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand. Come on, give me a break. Start acting like you got some sense. The driving of the vehicles is a main sticking point. Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard. It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So
and you explained in English?
Yes. I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life, and my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting for the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back. I want my people happy, and this is my town. I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons, the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at you. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't care who, get a hold of me. I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
Hey, y'all, Mike will made it. Leave.
I ain't trying to talk to you, Mike. My bad, y'all. But
yeah,
so I'll say this: did we get any answers regarding the issue with the cats? And no, we didn't get a definite answer. But we've seen some of the other problems that they're dealing with with the vehicle and the registration process. Don't know what the hell is up with that. I feel
driving.
I feel as though that is some bullshit.
Yeah.
I personally do feel like that's some bullshit.
And you being very secretive. I don't know who's telling you what's going on, where y'all can't talk, or y'all don't.
Because y'all want to answer certain things, but then when you flip in on that, you I can't talk to you. Well, you shouldn't have spoken in the first place.
Right. Just don't say nothing, because you answering one thing, but I want to avoid you. Answer one thing but avoid the other questions. Really raises red flags.
True.
So
and then to top it off with that, you got the issue, the cars. I said it's cars, right? And then now with the assistance, which is another big issue of how they're able to just freely come in and gain assistance the way that they are able to.
True.
But you have your other residents that have been here and they are struggling. They're falling down on hard times, but they can't get any type of assistance. Whether it be, because I'll say this, people who are on disability, I do feel as though they should have all benefits. Because, you know what I'm saying, especially if they've worked, they contributed to society. Now, due to a medical reason, now they have to be relying on the government. They have done their just due. And for y'all to turn them away, it's really like a fuck you. And that's when there's a problem within the American society. And do I believe what she said is true? Should y'all go through a process where, like it's we shouldn't have to we have to figure out, no, you came to America, you already understand what America is. You came to America for a reason. At least try to some kind of way understand and conform to this. Unfortunately, I will say you're not in your country anymore. You're in another country. Same way when you, like anybody else, wherever you move from, you transform into, like, I'd be rude and disrespectful if I go to, let's just say France, Paris, and I want to treat Paris like it's America. Everybody will say I was wrong. Even if I go to somewhere, Seoul, Korea, and I was like, man, fuck that, I'm American, bro. Y'all need to learn how to speak English. Y'all need to carry this. Y'all need to carry that. And I want some benefits. Y'all be like, anybody else was like, you need to go back to America with that shit.
Right.
Why can't, like, we do in regards need to be like, hey, but I'm not saying like it's wrong to allow them to come here. I'm just saying there should be a better process.
Yeah. I feel you, and I agree.
And we do need to, I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff that we're dealing with all over the America. And I think just right now, America is going through it. And I don't know, man. Nobody has 100% definite answers.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people's feelings and their solutions to the situation is going to be more driven by bias and what they're effectively going through.
Yeah.
So now you talk, because when the dude said something about taxes, I said, them moving here has nothing to do with your personal taxes. I highly doubt that.
Well, he said what it was.
Well, I'm paying more taxes. I'm like, they just start moving here, bro. So you paying higher taxes. Are you making more money? The Ohio tax things change because every state is varies different. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say shit like that, though. But hey, I don't know. I don't have all the answers, man. Neither do you.
I'm gonna call my auntie.
But some of y'all feel free to drop in.
Please do.
Some comments in the comment sections and let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about the situation. Fill us in how y'all feel about it, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
We are.
No time to kick it, gotta stack a flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my pride.